Hey, Fred. Before I ask you about the game, I wanted to ask about the last couple days and sort of the state of the country right now. What was your reaction to the decision in Kenosha yesterday, as well as the riots in the capital today? What was it like watching that while also preparing for a game?
No surprise, no surprise. I mean, I think if you've been paying attention the last few years, I mean, even longer than that, I think we can kind of see what's going on. I grew up in this world, in this country, so I'm used to it, and that's not a good thing, but it's the way things are. So I'm not surprised anymore by anything. Um, and we just got to keep doing our part individually and collectively. But just my message to people that's in my life is just we got to stay together and continue to build as best we can inside this broken system, and it's a flawed system, and um, that it preys on the weak and less fortunate, and spits them out. So this is the world that we live in, and if you don't know what it is by now, then you probably don't want to know what it is, or you're just not been paying attention. So I think America has been racist. It's probably going to continue to be racist, and we got to continue to try to do our part inside of that system.
Were you involved in the discussions with Kyle and CP today before the game?
No, I was not, but Kyle came and talked to me before the game and let me know what was going on. So, yeah, no problem there. I think anything we can do to kind of band together. I think just want to show that we were united as players and brothers and NBA family. We're united, and we all kind of stand on the same side of things, and we all believe that what's going on is completely wrong, and we understand that. So I think the message is just to continue to stick together and keep fighting, the fight, and see how much good we can do.
Thanks, Fred. Appreciate that. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Michael Grange from Sportsnet.
Hey, Fred. A little bit on that team. I don't know if you had a chance to follow the runoff in Georgia that flipped the house, that the Atlanta Dream were kind of supporting the Raphael Warnock and that whole movement. Did you get any chance to dig into that at all?
Oh yeah, I saw some of it. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the most well versed in it, but I definitely saw the headlines. I read a couple of stories and followed it on the news, so I'm aware of what happened. Obviously, I'll probably dig into it a little bit more, but yeah, I think just it shows that we do have some say, we do have some power, and especially like I said, when we stick together and we rally up and try to make change as best we can. I think we can make change. I think the issue is that we do something good like that, and then the next day, all of these things are thrown in our face just to show how much of a disadvantage we are at, but can't get discouraged. Can't get discouraged and can't lose hope. I think those things are purposely put there for us to discourage us and to make us lose hope. But I think things are going in the right direction, but this is going to be hundreds, thousands of years. This is going to be a long thing, and we just got to keep doing our part day by day.
Appreciate that, Fred. Just from your vantage point, did you see much carryover in Pascal's game from some of the signs he showed against Boston, and then tonight, clearly one of the better games he's had in a long time?
Yeah, he was great. He was great tonight, man. He was great. It sucks that we wasted it in a loss, but he was awesome. He was awesome on both ends of the floor. He was locked in. He was engaged. He was every bit of the P that we know and love tonight. And I thought he played well in Boston game too. It's just the game was so ugly that he kind of got lost in the sauce. But I love what I see from him tonight, and we're gonna need that going forward. But that was good to see from him for sure.
Is that what maybe Pascal is? Like it doesn't mean you have to be, like Kyle was saying, you don't have to be put up 40 to be the kind of player you guys need him to be. He can be really effective doing what he's always done, just finding offense where it finds him almost.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta the way we play, the way that we've always played, you gotta stay in tune with the game and just take what the defense gives you. And they weren't doubling, they weren't sending much help, and he continued to get to the front of the rim, he continued to make plays, and that's all we need him to do. And there may be a game, I'm sure the next game they're gonna send more help and show him a crowd, and he's got to continue to kick it out, make the right play. But I think he started to do that the last few games, making the kickouts right away, making the quick decisions, and I think it's opening the floor up for him. So I thought his decision making was great. You know, he was assertive, he was aggressive, and you know, he carried us for the most part tonight. And it's unfortunate we couldn't pull it out.
Okay, Fred, have a great night. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Final question for you, Fred, is coming from Mike Ganter from the Toronto Sun.
Hey, Fred. Obviously, I know you didn't get the win tonight, but the way you were feeling the other night after the game against Boston, and the way you're feeling tonight, does it feel like it's heading in a better direction?
Yeah, we're going the right way. Like I said, I just told the guys that, you know, we can't do anything about the ones we already dropped. You know, I think if you look at this as an isolated game tonight, it's a lot to build on, a lot of positives. I thought we looked like a team that we know we are tonight in various ways. We made runs, we weathered storms. They made 21 threes. We hung in there. We fought back. We swung back all the way down to the end of the game. And there's a lot of things we could clean up, obviously, but I liked our demeanor. I liked our swag. I liked our approach tonight. And we just got to continue to keep building. And, you know, this is obviously a different year for all of us for many different reasons. And, you know, sometimes you got to change the scope of things and your perspective. So to continue to stay positive, I liked our approach, and hopefully we could take all the good and leave the bad here in Phoenix and take the good with us on the road to wherever we're going next. Zach, maybe? Zach. Yeah, we'll take it with us.
All right. Thanks, Fred.
Thank you.